but okay. My name is Viktorija. Thank you for introduction. To be honest, I would like to attend to the pitch battle, to that competition, startup competition, but the Startup Fair organizators asked me to stand up on a stage and to share my own experience about my previous and existing business. So let's try to do this. Startup life, how to survive in uncertainty. First of all, I want to ask you, are you really want to be entrepreneur? To be honest, I call me entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur, and just 1 year ago, everybody started to call me businesswoman. I was shy about that, but yes, now I'm businesswoman. But let's talk about entrepreneur. What does it mean? I Google it, and yeah. Entrepreneur is a person who sets up a business or businesses taking on financial risks in a hope of profit. What I want to mention, that you take financial risk on your shoulder in the hope of bright future. Then I Google more. For me, it's more important in this meaning was entrepreneur is not a job. What does it mean for me? That you don't have a job from 8 to 5, from 9 to 6. You have to work 24/7. And you can't leave, just close the door and leave your work. You work all the time, all day, all night. It's not a job. So what does it mean for me? My first startup was in 2008, 2009. I joined a founders team. We were creating online table reservation system. We were working around 1 year. We were so proud about our idea. We had few clients, but something happened and we failed. After one year with the work, without any salary, we were working every day. We just sat up together, we took a beer and said to each other, okay guys, I think that we have to make us sleep our idea for a while. So, we fail. Why? Why we fail? First of all, I think that the idea was too early. If we look back 10 years ago, not everyone had smartphones. Not everyone was connected to the internet everywhere, every second. And it's not bad idea at all, but maybe it was too early. So if you have idea, you have to be patient, yeah? The word circumstances, I hate it, because I believe that everything depends on me. But that time, I have to face the truth that yes, circumstances exist. At that time started the crisis, and no one wanted to go to restaurants. They even don't wanted to book a table online. So yes, the crisis was one of the big reasons why we failed. And last thing is a patient, because 3 years or 4 years ago, I saw a publication on the internet that the same, very similar system, online table reservation system, was bought by Booking.com. It calls Bookatable.com. Booking.com bought that company. So I think that if we would be more patient, if we believe more in our idea, we just need a few years to be successful. Yeah. So what I've learned, first of all, I had an amazing team, and my ex-team are still friends. We're still friends. We help each other. Some of us have our own businesses, and if I need some help, if I need some network, if I need some contacts, we just call each other, go to drink coffee or beer, and I'm so proud and value that after that fail that I have still friends. when you start your first business, if it is your first business, you have no idea how to do everything, how to analyze, how to compete, how to sell. You have no idea how to do. So I'm so glad that that first startup gave me a huge experience how to do business, how to do marketing, how to do sales. And it learned me never stop trying. So here I go. In 2011, I opened my real estate agency. I worked as a real estate agent, and I decided to open my own agency. You know, I think I have a part of entrepreneur in my blood. So if you have that entrepreneurship in your blood, you never stop trying. So I have had work. I was working from 5 a.m. in the morning to late midnight. I was creating everything. I was creating a brand. I was hiring a team. I was preparing trainings. I was working with my clients because I needed money for my business to run it. So after exactly 12 months, after 1 year, I get into the hospital for 1 month. I have a surgery and something like that. But you know what I understood? That the world is spinning around without me, and everything it is the same. Nothing changed without you. So after that, I understood that very popular word, work and life balance. Yes, yes, yes. When you are an entrepreneur, you like to work a lot, like I said, 24/7. But it's really important to be healthy, because without healthy, you don't need anything. So in 2014, my company became one of the biggest real estate agency. I have 50 agents in all Lithuania, and I sold my business. That was also one of the new challenges and my experiences. So what I've learned, that human-based company, it is really, really hard work. I had 50 agents. I made the trainings for around 500 people trainings. And you have to be like a mom for them, like a psychologist, like a teacher for them. You have all the time to motivate them. And in sales is never-ending staff turnover. If I hired 4 people, after 6 months, left only 1. So after that, I'm so calm about staff turnover. Leadership, of course, for me, it is mean that I am an example. I'm an example for my employees, so I have to be always in a good mood, start work early, end work late, to do them working more and more. And it is really hard, guys, to sell your business. If it is your first business, it's like your child. If somebody here have children, just can you imagine to sell your child? It was so difficult. I managed it. It took for me half a year to understand everything, what is the value, and for what are you creating business. Yes, you can create business for the long period, for your children's also, but the business also could be created for selling, yeah? So it is really hard to sell your first business. And start all over again. Last year, I opened my new company, fintech crowdfunding platform, Profitus. And what I did this time, it is IT-based company. Because in the first business, I liked IT and innovations. And in the second, I understood that I don't want the business which is only human-based. I work in regulative sector, in investment sector. And there is, when you do innovation, when your product is quite new, there is no law for regulation of that business. So there is a lot of gray zones. You don't know how to do things right. You just try, you make a decision, you take a responsibility, and you do. then you don't know. For example, the Bank of Lithuania can come to you and say that this one decision or project is wrong, and you can get, for example, 100,000 fault. It is really, really huge responsibility. There is no rules how to act when you do innovation in fintech, proptech, and other tech sectors. One of the biggest issues is to find the necessary human competences. For example, my platform is investment and real estate mix, yeah, fintech and proptech. And also it's a tech, so I have to find people who have investment, real estate, and IT competences at the same time. It is really challenging to find right people, and of course you have to pay them a lot. All the time you have to think about innovation, because there is a lot of new technologies and how to adapt them. And when you start your business, there is not enough result all the time. I want to do this year, for example, 10 million euros funded through my platform, but now we did just 4 millions. So I'm not happy enough. I have a lot of costs because my business not earn as much I need, yeah? So you are not happy enough. And when you have new business, and exactly in investment sector, there's no trust, and you have to create your brand, you have to do a lot of marketing to create a trust of your new business. And all the time when I was talking somewhere, so everybody is asking, so what is unique in your platform? To be honest, nothing. There is no unique ideas. If you think that some of you have unique idea, think twice, because I'm sure that in this auditorium there is one more guy who has the same idea, and in the whole world or Lithuania there is more 10 or 20 guys who have the same idea. So there is no unique ideas. The most important thing, who will be first or second, it doesn't matter. So, do you really want to be an entrepreneur? Of course, all of you know that 9 of 10 startups will fail. I also knew this. But we have to try to know how to live in uncertainty, because uncertainty and changing the world is our new black. Every day is everything changing, every minute. And if you will not change, so I'm glad that this conference have a motto, change, you will die. So, if you are doing business, there's no rules. There is a lot of new technologies, big data, artificial intelligence, IoT, robotics, blockchain, and everything else. So all the time you have to seek that new technologies, innovations, and to try to adapt them into your business. There's no examples how to act. There's no books where you can find the answers, how to work, how to find decisions, responsibility of your decisions. Every minute, every day, you have to do decisions and take responsibility of them. And when you start the business, you don't understand what does it mean. I was traveling with my brother with a plane, and we were looking to the pilots, and he's a 13 years old boy, and I asked him, Lutari, would you like to be a pilot? He thought, I don't know, 5-10 seconds. It was a very long time for me. And my 13 years old brother said, you know, sister, I don't want to be a pilot because I don't want to have such a lot of responsibility of all passengers of this plane. I was shocked how 13 years old boy can count responsibility and then make a decision that he don't want to have a lot of responsibility. Wow. Of course, you have to be very fast because there is fast-growing competitors. They can copy. If you today will make a new product, after a few months, this product, or maybe even better, could be by your competitor. Now you can copy everything, so very important to look to others and to do better. And all the time changing. Change yourself and change your business to adapt to the changing market. So, if you still want to be an entrepreneur, I decided that I want. It is really hard way, but it's very interesting way. To be honest, sometimes after day, you just want to die. When I opened Profitus, in the 3 weeks, we had to raise 800,000 euros. And nobody believed in me that we can do. And in the end of the day, I just was wishing that the other day will come faster. But you know, after a very hard period, even when you reach your goal, even very, very small one, you are in the sky. So, okay, let's answer to my team. So, how to survive in uncertainty? So, don't be afraid to fail. Everyone says that, but even in fintech or new technology sectors, you have to fail. Copy and do better. Always monitoring your competitors. I monitor my competitors every day, every single day. Have KPIs and KRIs. What does it mean? Key performance indicators and key results indicators. I think that to count the effectiveness of your business is the success of your business. You have to count everything. How many calls you have, how many people come to your website, how many registration do you have, how many percentage of them invest, and other. Don't be afraid to share your ideas. Sharing is caring. I know that people, if they have unique idea, they think that if they share, somebody will steal their idea. No, if you share, other people can help you. Hire stronger people than you. It is really hard, but it is really important. And know that one day somebody can run your business better than you. And one day you can be in the shadow. If your business is growing really, really fast, maybe your competitions can grow so fast as your business. So you have to hire, for example, very experienced CAO and move in the shadow. It's everything for your business. Of course, all the time, be yourself, go your own way, because in every single step, you will hurt. You will do wrong, it is, you can't do this, it is impossible, that is impossible, everything is impossible, but you have to know your way and sometimes not to look around, just go straight and do your business. And be patient. For startups, it's so important to be patient. Sometimes you have to just sit, wait, and to be strong. And you know, you have to do a lot of wrong things to do a right one. It's like in movies, in a facade, in the front, everything looks great. Your business looks great, your videos looks great, your movies are great, your website are great, but what is behind? So, sorry, it will be in Lithuania, but we made with the team a short movie, how we preparing all videos, which look very nice. It is sound here? Ir tiesa, šiuose projektuose mūsų investuotojai ne tik, kad atgavo visus savo
Zirginčius, sutelktinio finansavimo platformos Profitus direktorius. Susitikime vasario 19 dieną, 18 val. Seminare bus... Sveiki, esu Fortunatas Zirginčius, sutelktinio finansavimo platformos direktorius. Seminarą NT... Susitikime seminare, kur pakalbėsime apie nekilnojamą turtą.
Į viešbutį Panorama.
So guys, you need to do a lot of wrong shots to do a right one. Thank you so much.